We've done it! We're on big telly!
Albertino.
Smash the like button, you slags!
Not just the slag, everybody else.
Would you like to tickle my fancy? Would you like to tickle it, Steve? Would you like to pull it? Steve, would you like to pull it?
What? He's what's it?
I'll rescue you.
He's what's it? We know how you can get him.
Waddle by a waddle of wowdy wibbles.
Who was going to sing that, you bastard?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Saturday. Yes, everyone, welcome to Saturday.
You fucking oddball.
Ah, look behind me. Look behind me.
What are you? All right.
Look behind me.
Oh, yeah.
Look at young Finsty.
That's me refusing to do a list, look.
Young Finsty, look at young Boz. Back it day. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
How are we doing? Welcome to Saturday. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. It's Saturday.
Oh, he's already been on the piss, and that's half a glass. I have just opened that right now. Look
Yeah, but you've been on smack.
All right, fair enough.
Smack! Ah! Paul Robinson. Hello, Paul. I think Paul Robinson's new to our show. Isn't he?
No, Paul's been on before. Hey, Paul.
Has he?
Right, Paul is definitely from London. All Paul's from London.
Yeah, oh, Paul. All right, Paul. How's it going? Oh, my shoulders are giving me some jip pull today. Oh, cool, blimey. Call your
Hey,
dogs
did you
off,
know
mate.
Alan Parker, the guy, the fuzzy ginger fella at the back of your head?
There.
He ended up doing quite a few things.
Did a really good Status Quo documentary.
Did he? Status Quo?
Really, the best Status Quo doc. Not there's been a lot, but a really good Status Quo, the proper rate ace one.
Right, I have to watch
Yeah.
that. It's on the iChat.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, God, it's really good. So, hello, everybody. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Clint. Hello, Louise. How are we all today? Welcome to Saturday. And what have we all done? So, have we had Paul? Is this your first time, Paul? I'm sure it's his first time. Are you a first-time listener? First-time listener? Can't believe I actually said that.
Unless I've seen Paul on Ian's channel, I'm not sure. I'm sure I've definitely seen Paul about somewhere.
I don't know. I don't know. But if not, welcome. Our Jan's in. Welcome, Jan. Welcome. Oh, you got told off for our Jan and all.
I did?
Yeah.
What? In what way?
For your dodgy signal. No, I was really joking. She said, on Wednesday when there was no...
It must be a wild thing. Like, why don't you try and sort it out?
On Wednesday,
Yeah.
there was no show. And she's gone, no show tonight. No show tonight. And I said, no, it's Steve's internet's crap. So she told you the big full page yesterday telling you off with.
I got bored of Trudy because whenever I've done with the thingy down there, a lot of things have come out. I don't know.
Hold on a minute. What? Have you been doing something with the thingy down there? Have you put a bell on it? That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Girls, why don't you get a little bell put on your clitoris? What a good idea that'd be, wouldn't it? You can make it ring like... That'd be well good, that, wouldn't it?
What's the point of that? What's it achieving? You found the place?
Just for comedy, Steve.
Sex and love is not a matter of comedy, Warren.
Why? Why is sex and love not a matter? It can be. Why can't we laugh and love at the same time, Steve?
Why?
Why?
I have
Why
done
can't we laugh and
fucking hell.
Surely we can laugh and love and live. Adam Redding, new to the channel. Welcome, Adam. John Hayworth is here. Hello, all the way from America. Hello there. Hi, new to the channel. When's Steve taking the boat to Thailand?
The boat sank, and It failed. It was failure.
It did. There was a huge shark. This big shark came up and jumped up out the water, and it landed on the back of the boat. The boat went up into the air like that, and the other Steve slid down. Steve tried to get hold of his hands. Steve! And they got hold of each other's hands like that, but it slipped out like that, and then he went into the shark's mouth, and it ate him. So Steve blew the shark up with a good shot like that, and he said, "Smile, you fucking bastard!" And he shot, and it blew up. And then all these titles came up, which were really weird. But yeah, that's what happened.
He's had half a beer.
No, Adam, no.
Yes,
Go, Steve.
He messaged me today. We're on about getting the GoPro that I fucking ordered and never turned up. another failure. Fucking GoPros.
Louise says, "Steve, are you still horny?" That could be a bit of a
look. No.
What's that saying on your t-shirt?
I don't know.
You said pork. Oh, I thought it said "I love pork." I just saw it going up. Why have you got a post-it t-shirt on?
I nicked it off our Danny in Barcelona.
Jimmy's totally right. You are a scruff, aren't you?
Yeah. Literally all my clothes are from other people. So really, that means all my mates are scruffy because I'm only wearing what they're wearing.
Yeah, well, that's right. See, you can't wear my clothes, and mine are too big for you.
Literally, I got a load of clothes off Baz again.
Oh, well, Baz the fashion misfit. Did you not get his glasses as well? His big fucking, what do you call Dennis Taylor glasses that he has on. Hello, I'm Baz. Probably looks like that, doesn't he? Yay, Ford Contino's here. If you put a bell on the clits, you will hear her coming. Well, I was thinking that kind of like type thing because every time she has a noise.
But you didn't get it, did you? Yeah.
Hey?
Failure there, didn't you? You failed.
What?
That's the kind of joke you were going for with the bell, but you kind of.
No, I got interrupted because you went shit all over it and went, "What's the point of that?" Like that when I was in mid-floor and I was working up to that. And then you just put a stop on it, and that's where I was going up to. Because if you're upstairs and she's upstairs and you're downstairs, and then you hear going, you know that she's just having a little play, perhaps. Yeah.
Let's put that down on the list. Mustn't interrupt was when he's in mid-floor, even if he has that.
Yeah. So tonight, boys and girls, we're going to be doing a thing called Truth or I forgot to tell you, I won the lottery. I won 1,500 quid on the lottery. What do you think about that? Oh.
Right, where is it?
You bugger off. I'm being shot at by Bill with his gun. Bugger off. No, I did. We won 1,500 quid on lottery on Friday night's lottery.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Ah! You see, that's how we play the game. That's what we have, you see. So if we think it's true, but we have a true and we have a bollock, you see. Isn't it good, that? So that's the game we're going to be playing. I didn't really win that and all that, but I didn't really win the lottery, by the way. That was setting it up. We didn't win the lottery. Bugger off.
Oh, we won the lottery.
Oh, God, kids think we won lottery now and they're after money. Bugger off.
Do you still do the lottery?
Yeah. I have it done automatically. Does it all by itself. Just takes a few quid out every week.
No, that'll take the fun out of it.
No, there's no fun in me losing every single week waiting for results. Because that woman that did it.
That's why I don't like it. There's more negativeness than.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Yeah. But no, because didn't a woman record the week before his lottery and then put it in the video, and her husband was sat there. She did it for
there's a few of them, yeah, they're brilliant. I love them.
And he's there. Yes, we won, like in everything.
Yeah,
that's the proper like.
You can get them fake scratch cards, can't you? Like in your
fake scratch cards.
It's the scratch cards. They're like 250,000. You can get a fake one of them.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, you can go on YouTube. There's like loads of them, like people setting each other up and stuff. They're sat there in works van, whatever, and they go, "Hey, go, fuck off, fuck off." They've gone into the shop. They followed him in the shop, kind of thing. They've gone, no, we don't even have them kind of scratch cards here. And they go, fucking fair you.
That's
Proper
proper
blood and cunty kind of thing. I like.
Beesh 218 here. Get him a new scooter. Who's Beesh?
Oh,
218.
no, Jem is here.
Yeah, Jem is here. All right, Jem. Bollocks, Gemma. Paul Robinson says the lottery is two poos.
A rip-off.
And how's it a rip-off?
Look at the odds. They're ridiculous.
Yeah, that's it. But you don't have to.
You can tell by his voice that he knows it's a rip-off, but he'll still keep talking.
You don't have to do it, you bellend, do you?
No, don't do it, because it's a rip-off.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go then. But you can still do it. Do you know what I mean? And I've won.
Well,
I have won the lottery. I won £20,000 on the lottery.
Oh, you did? That's not. No, it wasn't. It wasn't 20,000, was it? That's the buy.
No, it wasn't. No, it was £6,666.66. Three of us. Three of us won. No, we did win. That was the best Monday ever, that.
Right, so how much was it in total?
20 grand between three
it
of
was
us.
Right, yeah.
It was the what's it called? The raffle ticket bit on the lottery ticket. There's like a raffle thing.
Right.
And me, or John, and the other lad. And he couldn't get hold of us at weekend. He was trying to ring us, and he only had the work phone, and we had that switched off. So when we come in, but the thing was, we came to work on Monday, and he's at Rick's again. John, come here. I could see him. I thought, we've won lottery. I thought, we won lottery. Yes, we won lottery. And I didn't say anything. I was just thinking, we won lottery. And he goes in, he says, he says, we've won lottery. And I'm like, yes! I says, how much have we won? 20 grand. 20 grand? Oh, well, what each? No, between us. And I was kind of like, I was thinking millions of pounds. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, it was still is because I won 6.5 grand. But when he said I've won lottery, I thought, that's it. Yeah. I'm just going to shit on boss's desk and go home, and that's it. I don't have to work again. You know what I mean? So I was kind of like happy, but you know what I mean? Ford Contino says, bloody bastard, haha, I won £5 on Scaz card. Scaz card? Is that supposed to be scratch card?
I once, do you ever remember see that thing I put on the Book of Faces where I won £1 million on poker? Because
what's the Book of Faces?
Facebook. Oh. It was so I did win it, and I won 1 million, but it was 1 million chips. So when it says like it was AAA.com, it was a free roll, and there was 10,000 people in it, and I did win 16 or 1,800 quid. I can't remember.
Yeah.
So it was a nice little win for fuck all as well. But when you got with the last man winning, it shows you've won, and the amount of chips, because it was 10,000 people and 1,000 chips each, it's 1 million. So do you know what I mean? So it's like, I can't fake that I won 1 million.
Yeah.
But it's not £1 million, it was 1 million chips. I did it like in it proper. I had people going, no fucking way. I'm going, yeah. Fuck off, dickheads.
Because with Dougie, weren't it? He won a Lamborghini, didn't he? Do you remember? On the that scratch. Because how much? Were them scratch cards about 60 quid each or something like that, or 80 quid each? They were dear, weren't they? He won it at airport.
Was it not the golf game in the airport?
Now go on. I probably got this wrong.
I'm sure it was the golf game because he was with a girlfriend he kind of took away for the weekend. I think he said she kind of picked the place, and he went like, hello, go on, give us a look, a bit of luck. And she went, that one, and he fucking won. She went, well, I won half of it. I picked it. He went, fuck off, dick. Yeah. So he goes to pick up the Lamborghini from. He had to go back down to London from the airport or something.
It's classic.
Oh no, was it a Porsche? He says, "Can I swap the Porsche for a Lamborghini? Because I've already got one of them."
It's not a Porsche. It's not a Porsche.
I painted your Porsche. What's that joke? I painted your Porsche.
Brought a big Porsche down with.
Yeah, I'm a dickhead.
He was swapping. That's right. He was swapping the number plates over, weren't he?
Yeah.
And he said, didn't a security guard come out or something, didn't he? And he's saying, what are you doing? And he said, I'm putting my number plates on my Lamborghini, you dickhead. Ignore him, Louise. He's gone now. He was just a knobhead, so I blocked him. Where are we? What's this? More. I have won a Scouts card, £250 3 years ago. Yeah, I think I won 150. I've won very little, but well.
What's the Scouts card?
I don't know. I think does he mean scratch card?
Oh, Miss Scratch card, Miss Tinkle.
I don't know. Yeah, there's somebody else there. Or Jan says, you always were the lucky bastard the family was. You taking the piss?
Fucking hell.
Do you remember when we had that, when we were on that stag do?
Yeah.
When we were on about being unlucky, and he said, it's a lot of bollocks. I said, look, I'll never win anything. And then we were in, it was a competition, what was it called? When you put names in.
Like a lucky dip thing.
Yeah, and you have like minutes. So you're paying your money, because they're rake of us. And then United were playing Arsenal, I think, or Chelsea, I can't remember.
It was like, I think it was an FA Cup.
Yeah, okay. Everybody remembers this. When I tell people this, they always remember this, the goal. Well, and so I had certain minutes. I had like 69 minutes, like 72 minutes, something like that. And then it came up, Manchester. So my minutes are up, and I just had an argument today about being unlucky. And as you get, there's no such thing as luck and all this. Just being, I said, look, I'm telling you. Anyway, it came up. It were my minutes, right? And I could win. And all of a sudden, Manchester United got a penalty. And Van Nistelrooy came up to take the penalty. And Stevie goes, see, I told you. I said, he hasn't taken the fucking penalty yet. He missed. He missed the penalty.
Oh, dear. Hey, do you remember when I was in Australia and I was telling Aussie Dave about, like you, I was saying, my mate is so unlucky. He's fucking anything like that. And as I'm telling him, a horse comes up, because they have it there's always bookies in the pubs there. And it was something like wild one or something, and number 17, like your kind of lucky number. Is it your mum's birthday or something? 17's your number, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mary Jane's birthday. Yeah, birthday, perhaps.
No, it's before that.
No, I've never had a lucky number.
17 was one of your fucking numbers. If you can't remember one of your own numbers.
No.
I don't know right now, but it was then.
No. The only reason why I have 17 is Mary Jane's birthday.
Was. When we used to go, if we go casino or anything, you put 17 on. Or is it 27?
I've never had a lucky number.
Or is it 27? Right. You have had a lucky number.
I've never had a lucky number.
For fuck's sake.
I've never had a lucky number.
Well, I've imagined your lucky number and it was 17. All these years, I always thought that was his
17. Since Mary Jane has been born, the Mary Jane is the only person in my life who has anything to do with 17.
Well, it might be that then. Is 17 in your lottery?
It is now because of Mary Jane.
See?
You said before. And you didn't know that Mary Jane's birthday.
What year was Mary Jane born?
2006.
No, because that was 2004. Fuck knows. And so this is a weird point, because I said that was his name and that's his lucky number. And
I remember you telling me the story about it.
Yeah, because it was really bad odds. And I went to, Dave was going to put something on. I says, stick us a tenner on. Whatever it was, to win. He went.
It wasn't 15, was it? It was 15, was it? Something like that.
It might be 15. I can't remember.
That's my birthday. Now. That's my birthday number.
Well, it might have been 15.
Yeah.
17. Anyway, he absolutely pissed it in, and he put each way, so I didn't even get the full amount, kind of thing. It's not bollocks. No, it is a lot of bollocks. I'm fucking talking bollocks, man. 17? What the fuck am I on about?
Lord is in. Swadika. Right then. So, yeah. So, this is what we're doing tonight. We're doing all about, but is it bollocks or is it true? And then let me start off with this.
Oh, right.
What's that?
That is supposedly help in Braille. Not
Braille.
I can't see it.
In Braille.
Sign language.
Were everybody were reaching towards your screen then, trying to feel it. Look. That's right. That's help in sign language. That they did off their. I think it was some. It wasn't off their album, was it? Was it off their album?
Off their album Help.
That's right, yeah. And yeah.
What?
Oh, Ian's here.
Is it true?
What?
Or is it bollocks? I honestly don't know this, so I'm going to go for true because I've heard it before.
It's bollocks!
Is it bollocks?
Yeah. What it actually spells out is NUJV. They did Help originally, and the guy who did it didn't like the way it looked.
Fucking hell, yeah, I know this bastard story.
Yeah, he didn't like the way Help in sign language looked. So he just looked through it and he saw these things. He said, oh, do it like that. So what it actually spells is NUJV, right? So then, all the dickhead conspiracies, you know, with all the was it Paul McCartney was murdered, that lot, yeah. So
he will be one of them.
Yeah, NUJV. So then the knobhead turned and says, that means new unknown John vocalists.
Right.
What was the other one? Can you remember the other one that they said the conspiracy theory?
No.
The famous one, absolute famous one, famous picture.
What about Beatles?
Yeah, with the
Sergeant Pepper's.
No,
there's something in Sergeant Pepper's that.
No, it's Abbey Road. Well, there probably is, but it was Abbey Road. You know the famous one with the crossing, the zebra crossing.
Oh, wait, he doesn't wear shoes.
Paul McCartney's not wearing any shoes. They said that John, I think they say John was dressed as an undertaker, or something like that. And then there's a Beetle, a car with a registration plate on, and somebody made something like that. Unknown, you know what I mean? Like that. And they reckon that Paul McCartney had died, so they got in like a look-alike type thing and all this.
It's one of the worst ones, isn't it? But that just goes to show you how some people genuinely do believe.
Who do you reckon to believe that then in chat? So what kind of person would believe that in chat, do you reckon?
Ian.
Ian, that's right. Ian would believe that.
yeah, I'll take it there.
Hey, Ian, how you going? Is that the English YMCA? All right, so that picture.
Good, Miss Wilder, help.
Got that one wrong, guys, Jan.
Right, so it's 1-0 to you.
Yeah, 1-0 to me. Ooh.
You're gonna start writing this down on one of your fucking lists.
I don't do lists.
All right.
I have virtual lists. I have my OneNote list, if you must know, actually, where I copy and paste everything. Right, go up.
All the ants in the world, if you were to crush them all together and weighed them, they weigh the same as one average human being.
Right then, let's have a think. You got all the ants in the world, and crushed them together in a ball.
I'll give you a clue. It's a guess.
Well, it's obviously a guess because they don't know how many ants are in the world, do they? But I'm going to go for bollocks.
Right. I can't tell you if it's right or wrong just yet.
What do you mean just yet? Why are you still counting?
Because number 2 is all the ants in the world weigh the same as all the humans in the world.
Ooh.
Again, it's a guess.
Well, you can't prove
it. Tested.
It's
not been fully proven.
Yeah, but
both of them.
No, but all the ants in the world, all the ants in the world, right? If you got all the ants in the world,
yeah,
you wouldn't be able to get them into a room. I mean, you're talking all the ants in the world. How many billion people are on planet Earth? Is it 60 billion?
Can't remember.
So there must be that the ants to people ratio must be like 1,000 to 1, or something like that.
Well, if you think about it, well, which one's true then, and which one's false? I'm just asking you.
I said they're both bollocks.
I don't. I don't know what to do with it because no one's true.
One's true.
Yeah.
Right. The first one's bollocks. The second one's true.
True.
Ah!
2-0 to you.
2-0 to me. What's this flying on here? Eric Ford Contino says Ballyzox. That's fair enough. Is that? That's good old bollocks. Mary Jane. Mary Jane. Ooh, and Ian went. Ooh, I could believe that, Steve. See, look. Ooh.
There's both of them. I won't lie. Ian, I wouldn't not lie to you.
I wouldn't lie to you. That ain't no lie. That ain't no lie. Oh, I've got one for you. Cockroaches eat people.
What's up, shake?
I thought I didn't. Did I shake? I didn't mean to shake.
What do you say it again? Cockroaches eat people.
Cockroaches eat people.
You're obviously not finished as in dead or alive. This is the problem, isn't it? If they're do they eat them when a human's alive? Is that what
they actually eat your skin, your shardy skin, the skin that comes off your body.
Yeah.
They actually eat all that. Do you know what I mean? That's why there's cockroaches around all over shore. They eat it's any skin that comes off, stuff like that, because you lose loads of skin all the time. You're shedding skin all the time, and that's what cockroaches eat. Not just that, they don't just eat people, of course. They eat everything else, but they do. They eat all. They're always hanging around, eating, looking for your dead skin.
Was the bollocks and true bit? Have you just skipped over it?
What?
Are you waiting for me to say bollocks or true?
Well, whenever ever I do a fact, you usually have an opinion on it.
Well, it's true.
Oh, fair enough then. Well done, Steve. But it's bollocks! I got that one. Actually, it's false. Cockroaches detest humans. If a human touches a cockroach, it'll leg it and it'll clean itself. They cannot stand humans. They can't stand us. They clean themselves. Get anything to touch anywhere, they'll run off and they'll clean themselves. 3-0. 3-0. What time is it? We've only been on half an hour and I've got a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I had a cockroach live doing.
Is that what that was? Was that a cockroach?
Oh no, that was a different one. That wasn't a cockroach.
What was the one in the bar?
A massive black beetle.
What did it pop in your mouth? You know when you
yeah. It was all crackly and the cockroach was way worse because where this band used to play, used to jump up, play the drums sometime. But on this occasion, I was singing Black Sabbath. It was Ozzy Osbourne. But next door there was a live sewer and it fucking stunk. Really, you go, oh my god. And then you see cockroaches, you go, oh fucking hell. So this was next to the bar. So I'm singing away, doing Paranoid or whatever. And then some cockroach, I really am Ozzy. Grab all the cockroach and started eating it. And then I could fucking taste the smell of that sewage thing next door. I know, really fucking bad. And then I ate another one. I was really drunk. I thought it was funny. And people were like, no! It's true. Bring on your prick. I was telling you that story. I can't believe you forgot that one.
No, I was only joking. That wasn't part of the quiz. I knew you were telling the story. No, of course it was.
Fuck off! Fuck off! That's 3-2 now, then.
Nah, fuck off. It's 3-1. You can have 3-1.
You can have 3-1, it's 3-2.
Why is it 3-2?
Because that was 2 then, not 1.
What was 2?
2 was. Forget it.
Nah, 4-1. 4-1. Nah, 4-1. Because that was bollocks what you just said.
All right, then, yeah, fair enough. Shit. Right.
Did they not cockroaches not have an acid thing?
That tastes of sewerage. True.
Ugh, that's horrible. Are we not ill off it? No.
No.
Are you
mental?
Do cockroaches like freak you out if you see one?
No.
No, because some people do, don't they? They freak out, and it's like.
Talking about Aussie Dave. Last time I seen him in this bar, I went to the toilet. I really am mental. I went to the toilet and seen a cockroach, and for the laugh, grabbed all the cockroach. Instead of eating it this time, I thought I'll just put it in my mouth, and when I'll just like go, hey, and then the cockroach is going to come out, and I'm going to go, what the fuck's that? So I did that. So when I did it, everybody's freaked out in the bar, and then I've ended up getting over, and I threw it at Aussie Dave, and he just dropped his pants and started screaming, going, ah, ah, and then he landed up with his pants down. Oh, true, by the way.
That's proper funny.
He just like shuffled away with his pants down, going, ah!
That's really funny. Oh dear, what's our John put here? Oh, sorry. What's that? I can remember as a nurse in the hospital I worked in at night, and they just literally covered the walls. It was like a walking carpet on the walls.
Yeah.
But they don't bug me as such. Because are they a dirty thing? Bug me. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that. Are they like?
I don't think they are. They reckon that they are clean. It's just that, but they definitely hang around sewers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, John's here. Hey, Johnny.
Hi, John. How you doing, pal? Oh, I was totally right. I know. Did you see what he put about the tie-dye thing? It was a cult T-shirt. Do you remember when you say, how do you remember that? Yeah. I was totally bang. See? Memory man. It's because of my fish oil. I had my fish oil. So, yeah.
Vacuum cleaners.
Go on.
Originally pulled by horses.
Vacuum cleaners were originally pulled by horses. I know this, I think. I'm pretty sure I know this. It's true.
Right, you looked at the same fucking thing.
No. QI. Remember watching it on QI.
Fuck off, QI.
Yeah, they did. They had massive cleaning things, didn't they, for going in for people's houses, didn't they? Bucket day.
They were too big or something.
They were massive, yeah. They were huge, weren't they, like, and everything? Because
5-1.
Because what is it? It's because what they called. Everybody calls them Hoovers, don't they? But they're only called Hoovers because it's
the name of the bloke who
made
Hoovers.
Head on a minute. Evening, guys. Did you know chimps use frogs for deep throating? I think Rizzler might be playing the game. Did you know chimps use frogs for deep throating?
Oh, I think they get a frog to give them a blowjob. They shove a frog on the knob. I've done it. I haven't.
Yes, well, you could have got a good one out of that one. Jan says true. Jan says true.
Yeah, true. I've heard that somewhere. Well,
flick it up then. Put the true up then. Mogo UK. Hello, stay was. I do Mogo UK. I think Mogo UK is a new one. True. We've gone for true, Risley. Is it true? Steve's done it. I believe that. Well, to be honest now, I think every bloke in here, if it was a frog handy, they might just be thinking, So, frogs don't have teeth. Nothing will happen to me. There's nobody about. I might
get done for this, but it might not be true. But I once shoved a drumstick up Sean Lewis's dog's arse. Next question.
Oh, while we're on that, do you know with the frogs? I've got a little bit. I've got an interesting fact here.
Yeah, you've got off QI. Go on, carry on.
I don't get all my knowledge of QI. No, seriously. Do you know the sound of the ribbit? Ribbit.
It's
you know
from
the
its
frog?
arse.
Eh?
It's from its arse. It's just a very clever fart.
No, do you know where we get that from?
Yeah.
They recorded it in Pinewood Studios. They had the local frogs round there.
Right.
So they were making a film back in the day, and they wanted the frog sound. So they recorded that, but that frog is only there at Pinewood Studios in London. And then they played the films all around the world, and everybody associated that ribbit sound to the frogs.
Ah.
Yeah, you see, yeah, no, that was a good one, that. Yeah, that was back in the day. Yeah. Bollocks!
Oh, this is going to drain me.
It was Hollywood that did it, not Pinewood Studios in London. Hooray for Warren! He's really good at this game. I'm enjoying this game. It's really good. Isn't it funny how you enjoy things that you're good at?
No. With me fucking left.
Yes, but I might go frog hunting with Rupert tomorrow. Who's Rupert? Is that your friend?
Dog.
All right.
Rupert's supposed to go.
I thought you had a friend called Rupert. Oh, phone. Rupert! Oh, please answer. Please answer. Rupert, pick up, pick up. I'm going to go looking for a frog.
Right.
Oh, dear. Right, good idea. He says he's... Oh, dear, that was proper funny. I thought you can't call your dog Rupert.
Right, I think this coincidentally.
Head on, what's the scores? What's the scores?
5-1.
6-1. Oh, I should have called Bollocks on that one. Oh! You're a bit slow on that. Look at his face. Look at his face when he's trying to click on
5-1.
it. Eh?
5-1.
It's 6-1.
So now, because that was wrong, it's 5-2.
No, it's 6-1.
I just want that it's 5-1.
Eh?
I was counting. It's 5-1.
It's not 6-1. It was 5-1 before.
Right, this is why we should have wrote it down.
Right, chat, what was the score before I got that magnificent point then? It was 5-1 then. I got the magnificent one with the frogs, which makes it 6-1. And now I'm going for a beer.
Right, so, well, this is good. You can still hear, can't you?
Yeah, I can still hear it.
Right, so, amongst having yesterday, while I was at work with the boys, Manic Street, right, turn your fucking phone off, you prick.
Go on.
So Manic Street Preachers was on with a girl singing. And I said, because Joe Cross is really good with his music, he says, can you remember that there was a real cool song with a female vocalist with the Manic Street Preachers? Anyway, I eventually found the song today, and it's a song about what's the word? Is it sexism or something like that? Kind of the porn industry and things like that. And the girl with a proper good voice, it only turns out to be Tracy Lords. You can't see me, can you?
No, I can hear you.
So
Manic Street Preachers.
Remember Tracy Lords?
Yeah, of course I remember Tracy Lords.
Yeah, of course
I
you do.
like Tracy Lords. You don't like her, I do.
Because she was. Let's not go there with the what she was in trouble for.
Oh yeah, let's not go.
Yeah, let's not go there.
No, but
yeah, she had a really good voice. This girl. I mean, I don't think you'll know the song because you.
I don't like the Manic Street Preachers.
No, it was proper good, well good.
So she Because she was an actress. She was in a film, proper actress for a bit.
I think she only did about 2 years in porn.
Yeah, she didn't do long. I'm calling bollocks.
No, it was her. Give me a fucking point, you prick.
So what was it? Tracy Lloyd was what?
Tracy Lord singing in it. And I never knew all these years.
What, the Tracy Lord?
The Tracy Lord sang in it. And
way.
she's got a proper good voice.
Really?
Yeah. Like the voice that I always remembered. I thought, oh, that girl was really good in that sang in it, Mount Street Preachers.
No way. Well, I didn't know. Well done. Good one, that. See, 6'2".
Little baby, nothing. It's called
Little Baby Nothing, right? Because she did a film called like, is it Babyface or something like that? She was. I never saw it. I just remember seeing the trailer for it. I thought that's Tracy Lord. And
so where are we now with the fucking points?
6-2 to me. Do you know Miss Moss, RE teacher, limped because she got part of it bit off by a crocodile in Africa? This is John.
Miss Moss. Oh, that rings a bell. Miss Moss.
Miss Moss. That's a comedy teacher name. Miss Moss.
Was she, John? Was she? I think she was a lad.
Miss Moss, RE teacher, limped because she got part of it. She got part of it bitten off by a crocodile. What, a toe? Or he calls it. What we're going, bollocks or true on that?
It's got to be true, isn't it? Unless he's
nah, it's bollocks. It's bollocks. It's what lads have said. Of course, it's bollocks. It's what lads have said. You know what? There we go.
I'm going for true.
Bollocks.
You got bollocks.
Yeah, but the thing is, John might think it's true because you know all the lads when they make up stories and all that lot.
Well, that's all that counts. As long as he's not lying now, that's the point.
But it might be bollocks. Google it.
Yeah, make it snappy.
Ritter says, "F me, Steve. Where is this story going, Steve? Come on." Yeah.
I once had a crocodile curry just so I could say, "Could I have a crocodile curry and make it snappy?"
That's the type of thing you do.
Yeah. What a wanker. Nobody got it as well. There's only me that got it, and I was still making snappy. Right.
There is what's it called, isn't it? You can have. There's a soup, a human soup or a human stew that you can have that people. I forgot what country it's in, and it's actually a human stew because what they do is in this country they bury their dead or something like that, and they put them in the sea or in this like a pond or something. The fish eat the person, then they eat the fish, and then they that way consume their loved ones or whatever. So that QI, it was Giles Brandreth. Hey, true. It's on QI. Google Giles.
On true, and I just went over the last minute.
Go on YouTube, Giles Brandreth on QI, and he was telling stories because I love Giles Brandreth. His ears, and he just brought it up. They were talking. He says, "I've eaten humans," and everybody were like, "What?" Yeah, and they do that. The fish eat the body, and then they eat the fish. Yeah. Oh, our John's got one. Do you know there is a company that turns dead bodies into an ocean reef? True or bollocks?
True. And I know this.
Oh, well, there you go. I'll go with Steve then. Steve says true. I think I'll go.
It was. No, it is true.
And I'll go true as well on that. I'll go with Steve on that one as well.
I've heard that.
Yeah. Is it true or is it bollocks, John?
Well, I know it's true, so it's true.
You thought my lucky number was 17. And you knew
I thought
that
you were
too.
going wrong all these
Yes,
years.
it's true. It's true. Yes, it's true. It's true. Well done. Well done. Well done. So that's well, I went through as well on that. So that's 6-3, 7-4. So it's gone to 7-4, hasn't it? Point for each of us there. Point for each of us. Any more in chat? Has any of you lot got any facts that you'd like to play in the True or Bollocks game? Anybody out there?
The inventor of the Pringles, Frederick B-A-U-R. No, you are. B-A-U-R. Frederick
Boar. Frederick Bauer.
Was buried in a Pringle tube.
Buried in a Pringle tube. Invented it. I'm going to go bollocks.
I'm coming back.
Well played, Steve. Well played. Well played. So that's 7-5. John Hayworth says, I think that's to do with Miss Moss. Of course it's bollocks. She was probably a clam basher.
You're definitely a clam basher, isn't it? Oh, that's a good in that.
That's a really good in that one, John. Well played. John, you get a point just for being really funny in that one. Yeah. Clam basher. Oh, dear. All right. So, Steve.
So I think we're even now, aren't we?
It's 7-5. 7-5. So, you know when you're lighting your farts?
Yeah.
Yes. And do you know when you light your farts? It's not methane that lights your farts. It's actually hydrogen. That's what ignites. It's not methane. Everybody thinks it's methane, but it's not. It's hydrogen.
That's a good one.
Because you remember when Cheetah did that? He went down. He went to pull his pants down to light his own fire, and he had a big piece of toilet roll hanging from his house.
Do you remember when he got something stuck to his knob or a peg or something like that, and he shouted for his mum? 25. Anyway.
Who, Cheetah?
Yeah.
How did he get a... How old were Cheetah when we met him? You were about 13 or 14, weren't you? Something?
Well, when he first come from South Africa.
South Africa diplomatic community. Yeah, he was a bit ill because you were a bit quiet at first, weren't it? It took ages for him to come round, didn't it? Like to get with us.
Anyway, I've got what the question is.
When you light your farts,
right,
it's not methane,
or is it?
It's not methane that lights; it's hydrogen.
False. Bollocks. Where am I? Where is it?
It's true.
I can't fucking find it.
It doesn't matter. It's true.
Oh.
Hardly anybody produces
right,
methane.
I'm going to have to move this knife. I'm going to stab myself. This is really fucking annoying. Honestly, I'm throwing it away.
8-6.
Two for bollocks, not a knife. Okay.
There's only about a third of people that actually produce methane. There's hardly any. Most people, and it's actually fat people who do more farting. I think we fart. I think we fart about 3 pints a day because they measure it in pints. And I
always thought it was weird, like when we've lived together and worked together, we've all like the same food, but yours always had that certain smell, didn't it?
Tim used to say they smelled like baby niffs. You say your fart smelled like baby niffs.
Right, we must be even there. I'm coming back anyway. I'm fucking coming back.
8-6.
Oh, no, I'm wrong, didn't I? What the fuck am I on about?
No. It's 8-6. Hey, Arjan's got one. Was there such a thing as wooden bathing suits?
Wooden bathing suits?
Bathing suits.
Why, that sounds so crazy.
It just could be. I'm going for that. I think it's true.
I mean,
I'll go for true. What are you going for?
Why would you say that? Why would you say it?
It'd be like they've made something and then they've called it a wooden bathing suit. So it's not a bathing suit. It's something they made and then they called it a wooden bathing suit. Do you know what it could be? When they bury him at sea. When they bury him at sea. No,
the trouble with all this is so obviously true. So I'm going for bollocks.
You're going for the double bluff. So I'm saying true.
I'm going for the double bluff.
Right, I'm saying true, and Steve's saying bollocks. What is it, all right, John?
I'm actually staring at that knife sting. Shall I stab myself live on air just for the crack?
I didn't realise what a stupid comment I just made about burying people at sea in a wooden coffin. There's a slight flaw in that, isn't there? It's a flaw.
On the subject,
oh,
the Vikings. You know the image we see of like boring arrows into the thing, and
when they're dead.
They never actually did that. They would sink it with a bigger boat. True or false?
I will go for it. True. Sounds right. Really?
Yeah.
8-7. Well done. Oh no, not 8-7. Not 8-7. Because Jan says yes. In 1929, it was supposed to make swimming easier, and you said bollocks, and I said true. So it's 9-7. Yeah. All right. Rizzler's got one.
Go on.
Napoleon Bonaparte was attacked by a group of bunnies he was keeping. True or false?
Well, it's just funny that you call them bunnies, not rabbits.
Yes. Is it some other character called Napoleon Bonaparte? Like a cartoon character or something like that? I'm going true.
False.
True. It won't be the Napoleon Bonaparte. Bonaparte. It'll be somebody else. Go on, Risley. Is it true or is it false?
So your logic is there's somebody else called Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yeah, either a cartoon character. True! Yeah! Woohoo!
But not on the logic of what you're saying. You're saying that it isn't Napoleon Bonaparte, it's just his name. I'm saying it's not. It is Napoleon. That's what he's saying.
Was keeping them for a hunt. Was keeping them for a hunt they were planning.
So it was him.
It doesn't matter. I still said true.
Okay.
So, Rizzler, did Napoleon... I don't believe that for a second.
If you read it online, if you're on IQ, you'd fucking believe it, wouldn't you?
IQ.
I honestly don't know if I'm joking when I say that now.
He does this all the time. He always says, every time we talk about QI, he always says IQ. It's really fun. He's been doing this for years. For years and years he's been doing this.
It's close to insanity.
Our Janet says, was there ever a straw hat portable radio?
Was there ever a straw hat
portable radio?
Straw hat portable radio.
I'm going bollocks.
I'm going true.
I'm going bollocks. I bet there was some other kind of hat portable radio, not straw hat.
I know what you mean there, yeah. See, the real Napoleon. It was the real Napoleon.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a minute. He was attacked. He was attacked by a bunch of bunnies, a group of bunnies. He was keeping them for a hunt.
I've been attacked by a rabbit.
Have you?
Remember at Billington Gardens? They used to have a wild rabbit. We used to feed it. Get rid of that bollocks with you.
Oh, sorry.
We used to feed this real wild rabbit.
A wild rabbit. I hate
It's to feed this bunny, and I think it eventually went mad, and it started attacking like it attacked the dogs, and I thought, and then next to me, it got like that, fucking proper jump at you.
Did it?
Yeah.
Like off, what's it called?
What's it called?
Holy Grail.
Holy Grail, yeah. But yeah, I set Bess on it. Remember Bess, that black dog? Anyway.
Oh, Bess, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That was a good dog, that.
Right, so
Spider webs.
Arjan says, yes, it was true in 1931, invented by an American.
Point to me.
9-8.
Spider webs were once used as a sling.
By humans.
By humans. An human sling.
Right. Well, you need an unbelievable amount of spiders' webs because the silk is really strong because they tried reproducing the silk that a spider has. I think they do use.
They do. They still do for another thing, but not that.
Because it is really strong.
The orb spider, I think it is. They actually get it. That big, massive things. I know. We once went camping in the jungle, and I found one of these orb spiders. It's fucking massive. And Simon Lass was in the shower, and I got on a stick, and I put it through the thing. And he threatened to sue me. Oh, he goes, yeah, fuck off, I'll sue you. I'll fucking sue me.
I'll sue you.
He went into panic mode. He didn't know what to say.
Oh, probably funny. Right, so the use a
spider's web wasn't used as a sling.
True.
Is it true? Is it false?
It's true.
False.
Oh!
But they were used as a bandage. They used to use spider's web as a bandage because they said they used to have natural anti this and that's. So
anti this and that.
Yeah. Mark Harris is here. Straight in with the wrong answer.
Nah. Yeah, you got truth or bollocks and you put nah. Oh, John put true.
Wrong again.
Wrong again. 9-0. Right then. Right, my turn then. The largest lake in Canada is the Great Bear Lake.
Right.
No Googling, Janet.
Right, no, the 5 Great Lakes. The Lake Superior is also in Canada, or is it? They're half and half, aren't they? Are they? Right, I know that you know that I know these things.
I know that you know that he knows that I know. Well, who are you? Says false.
Who are you?
And Clint says bollocks. And our Janet says bollocks. And Mark says evening, Clint.
I'm saying for some reason it's going to be true because you know that I would know that's not true, so you wouldn't do it. You double
I know that he knows.
Right, I'm saying true. I'm going true.
Well, put it up then. You've got to do it. I mean, the fucking thing.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What does it say? Oh, I want to change it so bad.
It's true.
Yes! I know.
It's the only one that's entirely in Canada. All the others aren't entirely in Canada. Clint says clits are used for wars. I'm not. So that's 9-0. Right then, well played.
Oh, I've just won one. It was 9-0 before that.
No, it was 9-0 before. It 9-8, so it's 9-0.
Right. And that's a
yes.
Wait a minute, where the fuck is it? That's another point to me. Okay, now I'm right in the lead. So now 11-9.
It's 11-10.
No, 11-9.
Yeah, you had 10. It was 9-all. No, it was 9-all. And then you got that, so it was 10-9. And then you said it was 11-9 instead of saying it was 10-9. So now it's 10-all.
No, oh, fuck me. I'm genuinely confused. Let's move on from this one.
Oh, dear.
Getting serious. Sunglasses. They were originally made in the 12th century for judges to put them on, so I imagine that's it. So the people couldn't see their eyes, you know, like in a poker wear.
Yeah.
They were the first sunglasses.
Now then, because that doesn't mean they were sunglasses. That just means they were dark glasses. As opposed to glasses, sunglasses are designed to keep the harmful rays away from your eyes. Not just dark glasses. So I think you've actually got this wrong yourself.
Wait a minute, I'll turn the lights on.
Because there's a difference between having dark glasses and sunglasses. You know what I mean? Oh, right, stop saying you know what I mean!
I know exactly what you're doing here. You're trying to get me to look like if I'm reading it off something, or I've just scribbled some shit down.
No, I can see off your other monitor. You've got your other monitor. I can see you reading off it. It wasn't sunglasses. Because
they were made from smoking quartz.
Quartz?
Quartz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's got music on?
Not me. Or
right, she has next door, sorry.
Or were they made from stretching animal skin as far as they could and dyeing them?
So are we ignoring the first question now?
No, we're on the first one. Obviously, the second one's a lie because this one couldn't be true, could it?
Right then.
Right, so judges. Were they the first one to wear shades?
Are we talking
12th century China?
I will go true on that.
True.
And so what was your second one?
Well, that's obviously bollocks, isn't it? The second one.
No, because you're setting me up. So that's true as well.
No! It's bollocks!
Oh, shit. I thought you were double bluffing me.
No, it couldn't be. No.
Yeah, I thought you were double bluffing me.
Right, so we're both even then. You're next.
Oh, dear. No more from chat. Oh, John's gone smoke quartz. What is it?
Smoked quartz. Right, see? Loads of shit, this jam.
Clits have bells now. That's catching on, is that one? That's the one now, girls. Get out there and get a bell on your clit. That's the way to be. I've just created a new fashion.
You're shit at this, Mark. I was 7-0 down at the beginning.
Yeah, he's pulled it right back now. To it's what is it? It's 12-11.
Come on, there's another point to make. I was 6-1 down.
Right, so we'll give you 13-12 then. We'll give you 13-12 then for you. Because we're even, so I think it got up to about 12. So it's 13-12 to you. Somebody keep score, will you? Because it's getting really hard work. Oh, yeah, that's right. What kind of a tree do bananas grow from? You confused my only brain cell, so I struggled.
So what you're trying to say is it's not a banana tree. It's not called a banana tree. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it? It's called
what I'm trying to say? What kind of a tree is it, Steve? Where are we? Where have we gone to?
Well, we definitely call them banana trees. I know that for a fact. The reason I know that, I've had banana trees, and we called it the banana tree.
Yeah, so what kind of a tree is it?
It was the banana tree. People would say, like, go and get some bananas. Where from? What the fuck's the banana tree, you tit? No, but I know that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we called it.
You just said it's a tree.
We called it the banana tree.
Well, there you go.
Well, we called it the banana tree, so it was the banana tree.
Well, it's not. It's a plant. Bananas grow something the size of a tree. The banana tree is not actually a tree. The banana plant, which can grow up to 25 feet, is actually the world's largest perennial herb. When you carefully inspect a banana plant, you notice that it doesn't have any wooden fibers. It has strong stalks and leaves, yet it lacks the trunk and branches that would qualify it as a tree. Another related fact is that bananas are berries, since they don't produce seeds. So does that mean a banana split is a herb berry sundae? So there you go. 13 all. No, it's not a tree, it's a plant, Arjan said. Ford Contino said Zapples. I don't know what he's on about, but I do like you, Eric. I think you're really good. Who else said it's a bloody big bush? Clint says banana boat tree. And Risley says bananas don't grow on trees. We used to grow them. And you said the banana tree, and he says the nut tree, and he used to grow them, and he knows that. And you were out there climbing all. Didn't you used to climb coconut trees?
They weren't coconut trees. Yeah, they are called coconut trees.
Did you do that though? The climbing? Could you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not like how they did it. No.
Oh right.
I got so far up, and just you'd have to like scrape. And I was remember that mad German who did the fire walking with?
Oh, yeah.
So he did it, and he scraped his well up there, got himself up, came down, and he was proper scraped to fuck. And then he went and did it again because he wanted to get a photograph to say. And I was saying to him, Jurgen, I says, them scrapes look pretty bad. Anyway, that actually, somehow, he said it saved his life. He ended up getting infected really bad, had to go back to Germany. And it turns out he had some kind of disease that they didn't know he had, only because he went in because they found it and they saved his life.
No way.
Is that true or false?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. And that's true.
Yeah, it's obviously true.
I could tell the way you were telling the story. You remember it and going, oh, yeah. That's 14-13.
The word dictionary is not in the first ever dictionary.
That's a really good one, that, Steve. That's a really good one. The word dictionary is not in the first actual dictionary.
Or is it? Or is it not? Surely it's got to be. No, it can't be, because the chicken, egg, dictionary, book.
Do you remember when we had that at Donington, going around asking people which came first? We had a proper discussion about the chicken or the egg. We were going around Donington asking policemen and all sorts, because we were having a row about who. Because I had one theory, it has to be the chicken, you had to be the egg, and we were wandering around Donington pissed, asking policemen, security guards, complete strangers. Because we
it is egg, by the way. It is egg, by the way.
Eh?
It's egg. Egg came first.
I don't know. I'm so tired of that argument.
Because animals came out of the water, so there was laying eggs. Then they went into chickens. So the eggs was always.
They must evolve from an egg, wouldn't they? Whatever they came to it. Yeah. I agree with that. I was going to say. Oh, were you there when that? No, you weren't there with it. Donington with the fire breathing.
No.
The guy. Yeah, that was so funny because we were all pissed up, and there was this Scottish guy, and he had a big fire going on, and he was drinking petrol, and he'd get a stick like that, get it going, and he was going like that. I thought, whoa, that's fucking ace. And I said, oh, let's have a go at that. I said, yeah. And I just wanted to get on and have a do it. And I thought, just do it again one more time with you. I said, right, yeah, no bother, like. So we got a big gob full of petrol like that, and went. And just as he did it like that, a big gust of wind blew in his face, and it blew the petrol all over his head, and he was proper on fire. His head was on fire. He was rolling around on the floor, and I was proper. I couldn't help him. I was just pissing myself laughing. It was really funny. And then I saw him next day. We were walking, like as you go into sit bands and all that lot, and there's like a load of people walking that way, like big queues that we all look for him in. And he came past. I mean, that's that bloke that had his head set up, and he looked like Nicky Lauder. Do you know when you burnt all your skin? You know, all the pink bits like and everything. I said, you set fire to your head last night. He said, oh yeah, it was a good crack, weren't it? Set fire to his head.
Dictionary.
Sorry, dictionary. I would say that's true.
False.
Oh.
I knew you'd go for true.
Yeah. That was a good question. That was a really good question. That was a good question. That was a.
It's also put me up to whatever it fucking is.
14, 13, I think. I don't know. Somebody asked a question. There you go.
Go on.
At the end of World War II, Russia ran out of vodka. I'm going true. True. Because they were on their ass with Russia, and then, especially, and all the resources would have put into it.
Is it almost impossible to completely run out of it? It depends what. It sounds like it should be true.
Well, maybe to sell. Yeah, no, maybe to sell.
That's what I mean. It could be worded because they used to make their own stuff and everything.
Yeah, but maybe to sell. Maybe you couldn't.
I'm saying false. Bollocks.
I'm saying true.
Right.
What is it, Rizzler? Well, I think it's true. I think you couldn't buy it. Obviously, people have been making it all over, sure. It's true! 14, 13. Go on, Rizzler. Come on, everybody else. Oh, yeah. Mike says, can I ask you, chats, if you remember Joey Deacon? Yeah, I totally do. Because that's where... That's where everybody got called a Joey next day, didn't they?
Where's my shoe? My shoe. You fucking licked your shoe, didn't they? Yeah. Joey.
Yeah, you're Joey. Oh, you're Joey. Do you remember?
It was on Blue Peter, weren't it? It was really... I mean, we all watched and went, oh, poor fucking all that. You know, it was proper nice bloke and all that. But then the day, end up going, Joey.
Yeah, you're Joey.
Don't be a fucking Joey.
Yeah, you're Joey. Everybody got called a Joey. Yeah, that was a good one, that, Mark. Yeah.
But I think Mark's same age as us, isn't it? I'm a bit older, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Mark's saying he remembers Blue Peter.
He went on a trip to London, didn't he? And he lost his shoe on I don't know.
I was watching Daniel Day-Lewis.
Literally yesterday, I watched it. I was looking at his best acting roles.
That's what I watched. My left foot. You're dying.
It was really good at playing that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember that because
and he told me to love me, not me.
Really good that though, weren't it?
Yeah,
he had a lot.
I've hurt my neck doing that. I deserve that. I fucking deserve that. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow with proper my left foot in. Going,
What was the one though where he was some kind of gay? Was it in the Martha Laundrette? Was it? Was he gay in that? I don't know that film. He was talking to that Asian lad, and he looked like he were a bit gay.
Oh yeah, like an 80s.
Yeah, but his accent was really shit.
Yeah,
I remember thinking, why have you put that on?
We've definitely watched the same thing.
Yeah. Yesterday, I watched it yesterday. I watched it at Pissed Up O'Clock last night when I've watched... Oh!
This must have come up on your thing because I've watched it. Because we're both on the Steam Wars thing.
No, but I watched it on my channel. I watched it on my channel, not the Steam Wars one.
That's mental, isn't it? We both watched the same thing yesterday.
Because it showed obviously Bill, Butcher Bill, and all that lot from.
The thing I watched it was about his accents.
That's it. That's the accents. That's exactly the one I watched. Because have you watched that? There Will Be Blood. Have you seen that? There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, of course.
That's a top film. I need to watch that again. That's a nice film. That. And I watched last night.
Right, come on, is this true or false? Did we both coincidentally watch the same thing yesterday? Is it true or is it false?
Janet says no, they have not. I tell you what I watched. Summer of Soul. It's a documentary thing that's on.
It's true, isn't it?
It is true, actually, Janet. It is true. That was totally. You must have been able to feed off the electricity off me.
No, because I'm good actors. We all do all shit.
Caden R. Library. What a name that is! What a name that is. Caden R. Library. That's a top name. Good evening, Caden R. Library. That's an ace name. That's better than Warren Wild.
I've always seen Caden and thought it's Caden.
Eh?
I don't bother with the rest of it. Once I can read a certain name, I go, that's all I need to remember.
That's an ace name. Caden R. Library. That's ace. That's a proper well-good name. Welcome aboard there, Caden. We're playing the bollocks. Is it true or is it bollocks, Caden? I don't know if you're from England. If bollocks, it means Leeds, it's not true.
I think he's from Leeds.
Oh, is he?
Has all them stupid fucking accents.
Oh no, sorry, that was an answer to Rizzler.
Shakespeare.
I don't. Wait. Rizzler's done a question. Hitler, Stalin, and Mussolini have all won the Nobel Peace Prize.
I think Hitler has,
I don't think Mussolini has.
It's going to be one of them when one of them, two of them have and one of them hasn't. Or is it so obvious that it has to be true? I fucking hate this game.
No, it's false. It's false. One of them hasn't won it. I'm going to go bollocks. One of them hasn't won it. I'm going to go bollocks. I think one of them hasn't won it.
I agree with you. I'm going with that same kind of logic.
Right then. It's a good one, that, Rizzler. So we're going bollocks on this, Rizzler. What is it, my friend? Let's have a look. Wait for it. Oh, you can get drum. You could have done drum roll.
I will do. I forgot to drum.
Ah, it's bollocks. They've all been nominated for it.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's like when we used to go to gigs. Remember when you started gigs and we came on stage? Exactly like that. Went, yeah. Just one bloke going like that. Just one bloke going, yeah.
What was that? Shakespeare on his epitaph. That's not the right word, is it?
Epitaph.
Fucking knew I won't be able to say that. He died on April the 23rd. Head on. It contains... Oh, fuck. I can't read my own bastard fucking writing. Really, I'm a twat.
I'm going to have to show you how to Google and paste.
It contains a curse on people robbing his grave. Shakespeare.
All right. Right then. I
already know what you're going to say.
I would say.
I know you're going to say false because you think that Shakespeare didn't really exist and he didn't really have a grave and things like that. But because I know that's
no, not going to say that. I'm going to say that it wasn't that. That is in one of his plays. Yeah. That's in one of his plays, and somebody in one of his plays had that on the grave. So it wasn't on his grave; it was on somebody in his own, on one of his characters. So I'm going to go bollocks.
True.
Ah!
I knew it. I knew you'd overthink it. I fucking knew
it. Pulled me right over. Where's our Janet? Our Janet knows all about Shakespeare. Where the frig were you, our Janet, when I needed you? Jesus Christ. I was trying to stall for time for a bit. Oh, Jan knows all about Shakespeare. She's probably having a poo. She probably just missed it. I bet she shouted from bloody toilet. It's true! What is true? It's true! Oh. Lisa's on form tonight. Romans used to use piss as mouthwash. True or false?
He's coming out with some good ones here.
You're on form tonight, Rizza. I reckon that's got to be false, though. Nobody is going to use piss as mouthwash.
Well, your own piss. That people definitely drink their own piss, don't they, thinking it's good for you?
Yeah, but
and we've
not all Romans were spasms.
Oh, picked up the wrong fucking glass.
Not all Romans are going to, only mental.
I remember the first time I drunk piss. It was in DJ's in Blackburn. Went in the toilet bit, and there was a fucking half a pint of glass.
Oh.
And I've just thought, straight away, my greedy little fucking cheap bastard brain went, fucking yes, he's left a pint. And just fucking grabbed all of it, and I felt the warmth straight away. I ignored the warmth. I was still going with, it's a free beer. Oh, it's piss. Fucking hell.
Oh, no.
Anyway. Yes, the Romans did it.
Eh?
Yeah, I'd say yeah. So you're saying bollocks? I'd say yeah.
I'm saying bollocks.
Oh, you could definitely imagine doing that.
Well, why would you drink your own piss?
Bacteria and all that to...
No, but there's nothing good about your own piss. I don't know where to get. That's what your body's rejecting, isn't it?
True.
Your body's saying, no, we don't want that.
True. You're getting your ass kicked in. You're good. You started well, Mr. Wild, but you really have been...
We haven't finished yet. We haven't finished yet.
Like folk for the last fucking...
Have you not thought of the chance that maybe I'm thinking I'm kicking his ass here, he's going to store him off or stab himself, as he was threatening to do? And I don't want my best mate stabbing himself live. So maybe I think, let the Wookiee win.
No. That wasn't true.
What's that off? Let the Wookiee win. You won't know this because you don't like it.
It's got to be Star Wars, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well done, yeah. In fact, our Janet says, about 50 hours too late before it. In fact, it was used as a mouthwash until the 18th century. Why? Why would people use piss as mouthwash? Why don't they use water?
There was some logic to it, wasn't there? That,
No logic at all. Your body, piss stinks. Sometimes my piss smells like sugar puffs. Yeah, it does. Why is that?
So your piss smells like sugar puffs and your fart smells like baby's farts.
Baby niff, yeah.
Baby niff.
It always smells like sugar puffs.
When it's a baby.
No, it's what Tim said. Said. That's exactly what Tim said. Baby niffs. I'm like, what's a niff? He says, it smells like a baby fart. And he hadn't had kids then, neither. So why does he... Well, let's not go there. Oh, yeah, that's a good one, because water was very contaminated then, back in them years. Well, not so much that we all died. I mean, there's like... we kept going on, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they could still boil it, couldn't they? Still boil
water. I mean, I know we had the plague and all that kind of shit, but we still kept going bigger and bigger, you know what I mean? Well, as a population type thing, you know what I mean? Anyway, right then, now then, what's that?
Bring your daughter. I don't know why I'm singing that.
Iron Maiden, what was that used for?
What's it used for? Presumably it was a torture.
Yeah, but how did they use it as a torture device? What, it had a certain thing about it.
Did they screw in?
No. Oh, sorry. No. There's a certain thing about it.
I think you need to give us a bit more information.
It wasn't for killing people anyway.
Right. So what? But it was for torturing people.
Yes, but it had a certain. Basically, what it was, the blades, they didn't go all the way in.
Yeah.
They only went part way in, so that they'd stab you, but you wouldn't die.
But you get infected. So you got infected, and if you survived the infection, then you was a witch and they'd kill you. That whole one. And if you died from it, they all went, soz. Turns out you were all right.
So it didn't kill you. So the Iron Maiden was there, and the Iron Maiden didn't kill you. It wasn't used for killing people. It was just used for getting the truth out of people. So you're saying it was to kill people?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. What score is that now? Oh, fuck's sake. It's bollocks!
You knew it.
The Iron Maiden never existed. It was totally made up.
I sent them a dollar to 1988. They fucking existed.
No, it never existed. The Iron Maiden never existed. It was a horrible medieval torture device, a casket with spikes on the inside which could be closed slowly, impaling the living person inside. It was awful, but it was also not real. It was a fake concept popularized by two men in the 19th century, as to prove, it was just some kind of thing. There was lots of talk of people doing it back in the day. Talk. But there was no ever proof of it. But the Iron Maiden such as that never existed. It was just a hoax. Somebody made it up.
Bloody hell.
So what score is that? That's got to be 15-14 to me. What do you think about that? Anybody in chat? Have you got any questions in chat? Chat. No, I can Arjan. Arjan says you don't die from drinking piss. Yeah, you might not die. Well, supposing they have something wrong with them.
Yeah, but it's still, even if there's something wrong with you, you wouldn't be dying of the piss, would you?
Possibly. But it's still got it's mouthwash. And you don't drink piss. Use it as mouthwash, Arjan. You don't drink the piss. Use it as mouthwash. Louise says her brain is not working properly tonight. Why is your brain not working? You have not sat there with your knickers on your head, Louise, are you? Going, Joey.
Little bell on you. Right. Neil Armstrong and his fellow Apollo 11 astronauts, because they knew it was very dangerous, yet they couldn't get insured. So they all come up with an idea is to write thousands of autographs. So if they did die, them autographs will be worth money for the family. Is that true? Is it false? Or am I just talking shit? I made it up myself.
You've got some really good questions tonight, Steve. Really good ones.
Because they've been listening, I did some homework.
10 out of 10, Steve. 10 out of 10. You did a really good job tonight.
Is it true? Is it?
Look at Louise. She's really going. She doesn't wear knickers. Louise, neither do I. I don't wear knickers.
I don't. We all have.
Well, I have got a bra on. Right. He wrote thousands of autographs. I'm sure they would have been covered if by death. No, I'm going to say bollocks. Bollocks.
True.
Get out!
True. They couldn't get insured, so they come up with that plan. And then they end up, they can still buy them. They end up selling them up to $30,000, even though they obviously survived. But they come out with that plan. Good idea.
I don't get autographs. I've never understood autographs. Do you know when they're worth like loads of money? I don't understand it at all.
Have you ever had any autographs?
Once, when I was a kid, and it was a Burnley football player that came. I just happened to be dossing around playing footy on Wilson's playing field, and a Burnley football player came up. I remember he stunk of aftershave, and he had one goal till. What were you called? I forgot his name. And everybody were getting autographs. And I said, oh, can I have an autograph? And he wrote his name on it. And then I thought, what am I going to do with that?
I've had 3 that I can remember. Right, see how many of these you think is true. Let me just think about this, because I might change some of them, or I might not. I might just stick to what the real 3 is. Right,
you can't have time to make up a lie.
No, I'll do it in order of when I got them. This is definitely obviously true. David Wilkie.
The swimmer.
The swimmer. Number 2. True. That's obviously true.
Nah! True, I got it. That's a point.
Pele. Right, for the chat. Number 3. Wurzel Gummidge. How's that for 3 different characters?
You didn't get Wurzel Gummidge's fucking signature. You got John Pertwee's signature.
He was dressed up as Wurzel Gummidge.
Did he write Wurzel Gummidge?
I can't remember. I give him a sweet, and he said that I had a skinhead. I was a skinhead. I was a skinhead then.
In the 70s, didn't that work the other way around?
It was it was all about a bit advanced at the time. He was on this a fate thing that went around Accrington. We weren't following him. We were all following behind him, and said to him, "Wurzel, do you want a sweetie?" He went, "Yes, Mr. Skinhead, sir."
That's true.
And then he fingered me. That's true, yeah.
I got all three.
I had Pelly's autograph. Because my uncle played with him at New York Cosmos. And our Gavin's got the fucking autograph. True.
Is that true?
Our Gavin's got the fucking it somewhere. He's nicked it. Where's the fucking true thing?
So how many points did we get then? How many points did I get? I got.
Oh, I think that's the last one as well.
First one was wrong. What was I going to say? You reminded me of something then. I was going to talk. Oh, that's right. Do you know on the when you talk about Neil Armstrong?
Yeah.
There was Neil Armstrong, and he was telling a story about his next door neighbour, and he was outside playing in his garden type thing. He was only a young kid, and his next door neighbour, he heard him, and he asked her to do something, a sexual favour for him, and she said, there's more chance of that lad going to the moon than you getting me to do that.
Say that again, for fucking out crying out. But what?
Neil Armstrong, when he was a kid, he was out playing in his garden, and the next door neighbour, her husband, asked. He wanted her to do it, and she said, whatever his name, because it was his name. It was his name, and he said, it's his last name, and he's of the family. And he said, you've got more chance of that lad going to the moon than me doing that for you. And when he was on the moon, when he landed, he said, there you go, Mr. whatever his name was. It's true.
No, where do I get the bollocks fucking thing up? Jesus Christ.
He's bollocks.
Of course it's bollocks. Last second I just changed my mind.
It was a rumour that went round. Yeah, it was a rumour that went round. Then somebody asked him and he said, no, that's totally not true. Which one? Which Buzz Aldridge hit somebody, didn't he? Yeah. You know, one of the flat earthers. Oh no, the moon conspiracy guys, weren't it? Yeah. The moon conspiracy. And he went up and he said, did you was it totally true that you didn't go to the moon? It's all fake. He was just so pissed off, so he punched him. Oh, right, we've got a couple here. Meryl Streep has won 2 Academy Awards. True or bollocks?
She's got 3.
Ooh. I'm going to go with Steve on that. Ooh, is he double bluffing me? Oh, bollocks!
3. I'm sure about it's 3 somewhere.
So you're saying bollocks as well?
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, Jan, is it true or is it bollocks, Jan? Let's wait for the answer. Rizzler's got one up as well now. Come on, Jan, we're waiting. Type faster. Are you right, Steve? Bollocks. Yeah, 3. Yeah. Well played. Good one, Steve. Right, head on. Rizzler says the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. That seems a bit too obvious, doesn't it?
Well, you can picture it somewhere, can't you? Like a unicorn. Is it on one of the
national animal? I mean, it's not an animal; it's a fictional creature.
Yeah, but a lot of them are, aren't they? A lot of them aren't real animals that are.
The lions are real that we have. What? Name a fit? Oh no, the dragon. Oh yeah, the dragon.
Yeah. Liver birds. Hey. The emu. That's not real. Do you know that Australia don't have an animal for the thing? You know, people think it's either an emu or a koala bear or a fucking whatever. They don't have it. Australia doesn't have a national animal of not true.
Oh, it's the kangaroo.
No, it isn't. They don't have one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Janet, Google that, will you?
Google it.
Janet, Google what's the national animal of Australia, please. So the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland.
I'm going to say it's true. I'm going to say it's true. I can visualize it somewhere.
I'm going to say true as well because it just sounds too obvious, you know, like that you'd go for bollocks. So I'm going to go true as well. We're both saying true. It seems too obvious that we're going to shout bollocks.
He's very good at this.
Come on, Rizzler, what is it? Can't leave him hanging. Can't leave us hanging. Can't leave us hanging. But I'll do another one then while he.
True.
Eh? True. Ah!
I can picture it somewhere on something. Is it like on the? Is on the football or something like that on there?
Don't know.
On the.
I can't picture that.
She's saying it's kangaroos. I'm sure. Well, on the flag they have. I think they have like a
kangaroos. I said it with kangaroos.
Well,
I thought it was kangaroos because I've seen it on the sports and stuff like that when they play the teams.
Did you know this about the kangaroo? That where the name comes from? When Cook landed, and they asked one of the Abors,
"What's that? What's that?"
And he said in Aboriginal, "Fuck knows."
Yeah, kangaroo, something like that.
Kangaroo. I said, I don't know. Or it was there she goes. There's two different things from it. It's either there she goes.
I saw that on QI.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What fucking?
Louise says Australia is a kangaroo. I know this because I'm Australian.
You're not Australian now, Louise. Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Rizma says, are there not lots of kangaroos in Australia?
Yeah, there are lots.
Have you seen that video of that bloke punching a kangaroo when he gets his dog?
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Yeah. The kangaroo has a dog in an headlock, doesn't it?
Hey, we're back to Julie's. You know, I spent a year there and I've never seen a kangaroo, to be honest. I seen them in the zoo. Never seen one. Oh, did I?
True or false? When Steve plumbed the pyramids, he used a laser level. Is that back to our pyramids one? You know we did the pyramids?
I think you're saying, man, old fucker.
Steve, put your dummy back in. Ooh.
My granddad used to when he used to talk about the pyramids, he used to say they're a fair old building, them.
How many people got that joke? Did you all get that joke that Steve just did? Because that's a good joke. I haven't heard that one. You told that one before.
Fucking hell, I nearly went then.
What was that, you cheer?
Yeah.
Oh, you fat bastard.
Oh. It would have been comical if I'd proper gone. Fucking hell, I felt like it's still good.
Right. Oh, so where are we? Where are we?
I still don't think you're right about that. Anyway, I could be wrong. I'm going to check myself after.
Right then, I've got a question. Right, when you die, right, your fingernails and your hair keep growing, and one other part of your body keeps growing too.
Your skin.
that gets bigger too. Well, that doesn't, they do. On the subject of tonight. Not only do your hair keeps growing, your fingernails keep growing, and your bollocks keep growing too. Your testicles. Oh, it's gone very quiet, hasn't
it? Right. I'm going for
bollocks. You reckon your bollocks don't keep growing?
Exactly.
Well, the whole thing's bollocks because your hair doesn't grow either. I win that. You said your bollocks.
How do you win that?
Because your hair and your fingernails don't grow when you die.
Is the answer true or is it
no?
bollocks?
You said about the bollocks.
Is the answer true? Let's get my shades on. You
said it's bollocks that your bollocks keep growing.
Yeah.
You didn't say.
True? Is that true? Is it false?
What?
The question was it bollocks?
Yeah, for the bollocks. No, for the bollocks keep growing.
Is that bollocks?
Yes, bollocks.
There you go.
No.
Yeah.
Your hair and your fingernails do not keep growing.
To twist this round?
No, because that's how it's setting up.
No,
that's how.
No, you're lying.
Joey, Joey. Hey, all right. Question. Oh, not that one. This one. 2 12-inch pizzas have more pizza than one 17-inch pizza.
Say that again.
2 12-inch pizzas have more pizza than one 17-inch pizza. I know what this is, actually. I know it's bollocks.
The same.
No, it's bollocks. I know it's bollocks. I've heard this before, but actually, you might be right. It might be the same. It might be the same. Was nosy shit. Yeah, hang on. Does that mean I know I'm shit? Yeah, I've seen that before somewhere on some of my programs that I watch. My interesting educational programs that I watch that Steve takes offence to for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, see, Janet says it's because the skin around retracts and nothing grows. Exactly right, Janet. Yeah. Hold on. DC Charles says taking acid mushrooms opens the realms of another dimension that we cannot see when straight. Well, we've talked about this before, and that is bollocks. Because we talked about this, DC Charles. It isn't.
This confuses me again. Let's try and explain it one more time. Fucking
Right, DC Charles. We talked about this before, and what it is, right, is there's a part of your brain that makes sense of everything. So you're getting all this information, everything, and it's like when you have dreams, because that has a bit of a rest there, and that's why you have mad dreams. And there's a part of your brain that makes sense of all the stuff that goes around us and sorts it all out in a way that we can make sense of, right? That makes everything normal. Because your brain's there's loads of information coming in all at once. So there's a part of your brain that sorts all that out and makes everything normal. That's why you have mental people and stuff like that who say so. It's true. This is true. I looked at this. When you take acid or any kind of drugs or anything like that, it fucks with that bit of your brain that sorts everything out. So it's not sorting anything out anymore. And then all of a sudden you're going, woohoo! If you didn't have that part of your brain, you'd naturally go, woohoo! But when you take drugs, it inhibits that, and that's why you think you're going to the dimensions and stuff like that. Your brain would do that if you didn't have that bit in your brain sorting it out. There you go. What do you think about that, Mr. DC Charles? Oh, by the way, DC Charles, welcome aboard, sir. Welcome aboard. So, yes, we call bollocks on that one, DC Charles?
Not we, he, not we.
So you think then that if you take acid and mushrooms, it opens the realms of another dimension that we cannot see when straight? You think that's true, do you?
When you put it like that, Why didn't you say that in the first place, you tit?
And John Hayward says, I beg to differ. He meant to put beg to differ, but there you go. It doesn't, John. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's true. Look it all up properly. That's what it does. You don't go off. If you didn't have that part of your brain that sorts everything out, you got. That's why we know when people who are gone that cuckoo mental and they have all vision stuff, that part of the brain is not working properly. And if we didn't have that, we'd all be fucking mental.
Do you remember that when one of the first time I think was used smoked a bit of Mary Jane? We're in practice room and we recorded the session and he thought, oh, I'll try a bit of this to make it a bit more Jimi Hendrix come on. And he were a lot of shy, weren't he? You were well behind and fucking.
Oh yeah, it did, yeah. Well, though. Well, yeah. No, it does. No, it does. Well, no, I used to get. But the first time I ever had a joint was when I'd read. It was when I Bad at Born, early days at Bad at Born.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even smoke cigarettes then, and I'd read something. Brothers in Arms album, Dire Straits.
Yeah.
So I read that, and they were all like smoking dope and everything. When they were getting all, because it does. I don't know if it makes me more creative, but
all right, so wait a minute. So you're going back on what you just said then?
Oh, but it might get, yeah, because no, you're not listening. How is it going back? Listen, if it messes with that,
it makes you more creative, doesn't it?
Yeah, it messes with that. Yeah, shush. If it messes with that part of the brain, then you'll see things differently, won't you? Anyway, getting back to my story. So, so I'd read they'd all been smoking dope when they made the album, and I thought, that's what I need to do. I thought, I'll get a joint. So my mate Andy Tommy, you remember Andy Tommy, God bless him? And I got Andy, roll us a joint with you. So he rolled me a joint. And that night, I got home and had a few beers, and I thought, right, that's it. I'd just been Chinese and all. I had an egg noodle thing. I had that. I thought, right, I'm going to smoke a joint, and I'm going to write the greatest fucking song I have ever written in my life. So I smoked this fucking joint like this.
Sex Starving Hungry was made.
And then I threw up everywhere. I threw up fucking all over the place. I didn't write the greatest song ever written at all. Because I didn't smoke as well, which didn't help. So I pretty much had that, anyway. Right, let's have a look. DC Charles says, I just watched Russell Brand talking about it, DMT. Just because Russell Brand talks about it doesn't make it...
I don't think he's done it, has he? I don't think Russell Brand has done it. He used to do drugs, didn't he? But I don't think he's done the DM. I've heard him talk about it, but...
But it's all to do with that. It doesn't...
I think he kind of regrets not doing it.
You might think it does, but it does. If you didn't have that part of your thing that sorts it all out, we'd all be like that. We'd all be going, whoosh, I think we can go to the moon. You know what I mean? We'd all be doing that. But that's what it does. It fucks with that bit.
I mean, you have them dream. You have like a dream. It's similar to a dream where you think something's really good in the dream, or
exactly.
I remember like waking up laughing. I'm always doing it. It's waking up laughing, and then very rarely I actually remember what I was laughing about, and it wasn't funny at all. But in the dream, it was like, fucking proper. What it woke me up laughing. I'm thinking, hey, all they did was like grab a book or something. They were like, but it was like fake. It was fake. It wasn't.
It's exactly the same thing. I was in I was in my granddad's garden, right? And you know Chandler from Friends?
Who?
Chandler from Friends.
Yeah.
I woke up absolutely pissing myself laughing, and Chandler had said something in my dream, and I woke up laughing my head off, and I can't fucking remember for life what it said, and I'm sure it wasn't that. And I once remember when I was living with Alison, I remember I was just coming to, and I thought, she's fucking laughing at me. And I looked up, and I turned her and looked at her like that, and she was absolutely pissing herself laughing. And I said, what are you laughing at? And she said, you're like this. You're going... And I dreamt I was eating a fucking chipstick. I was dreaming I was eating a chipstick. I remember it, yeah? And I was like that. I was like...
Well, I think the general opinion is you're talking bollocks was about that.
Yeah, DC Charles says, didn't Bill Gates go and live with a tribe? Have some of their hallucinational powers and get his ideas? Or is that bollocks? No, DC Charles, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it does. What I'm saying is it doesn't open doors for you. It closes that bit. Them bits are you've already got these doors open. This bit here sorts it all out. That's what it does. It doesn't take you to another galaxy far, far away. It makes you trip.
Shout.
Sorry, I'm a shout. I shout all the time.
No.
Do you know what I mean? So that's all. Do you know when you have dreams, DC Charles? You must have. Do you know when you're ill? You only have the maddest dreams when you're ill. Do you know when you're really ill? You have the most mental fucking dreams ever, don't you? It's all to do with that. Hey, Lordy says, I have taken. Oh, here we go. I have taken loads of mushrooms. It opens parts of your brain that don't normally open.
Oh, here we go. Somebody doesn't agree with me.
You know, you're not understanding what I'm saying. It's already there. The part of the brain, it closes that down so it makes you go, woohoo, mental. That's what it does. It just closes that. Just research it. Don't look at the ones that have taken drugs and all that. Actually go to proper scientific research and it'll tell you.
You don't believe your own opinion. You know, believe it was his opinion.
Exactly. I'm right. John Hayworth, let's get wasted. I've still got the tape with the blue photocopied cover. Let's get wasted. Let's get wasted. You made that riff up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve said, I've got an idea for a riff. Oh, fucking hell. Go on, man. Fucking drumming with an idea for a riff. And you go, down, 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 down. Yeah.
It's like the top of the Kennedys. I know.
Right. So, I've got one for you. Right. Why have we got to stop throwing rice at weddings? Well, I'll tell you why we've got to stop throwing. Now, I keep doing this wrong. We have to stop throwing rice at weddings because what happens is the birds are coming down, and they eat the rice, it goes into the stomach, and then it swells up, and it bursts all the fucking stomach because when it's in there, it gets all the juice and everything, makes the rice swell up, and then they burst, and they die. And that's why we're going to stop throwing rice at weddings.
100% bollocks.
It is 100% bollocks. Because that's right. The bird's ecological structure. The temperature side of the bird never gets hot enough to cook and swell the rice. If you ever cook rice, you may remember how the rice just sits at the bottom of the water pot until you raise the temperature. It's a common thing that people think like. But yeah, so there you go. You got any more?
No, I don't think I've got any more. I did have one, but I thought, no, it's shit. I feel like I have to say it now.
Yeah, you have to say it, definitely have to say it.
A dog was Lord Mayor in an Alaskan town for 20 years.
Easy peasy, Japanese. I saw that fact as well when I was looking. I thought that was bollocks. I'm not going to do that.
False. It's a cat.
It's not.
It's a cat, not a dog.
That's bollocks. You're double bluffing. That's bollocks.
No,
true.
No.
You are.
I'm not. I've got it written down there. I've written cat in brackets dog somewhere.
I remember. I started reading it.
I thought it's boring now. I thought if I just.
I did say, but I stopped reading it. I stopped reading it. Oh, shit.
I think that's a finish with that quiz, and I've definitely fucking won.
DC Charles says the pyramids could not be built to the way they were built, even with today's technology.
That's not true. We've sussed this one out for the simple reason they're fucking over there, and you can see them.
Yeah. Why do you think that, DC Charles? Why do you think that we couldn't do it now?
Bloody mushies, Annie.
Why do you think that? I want you to get him on and have a good row with him.
Yeah, get the thing out and get somebody on. Try and get on, John.
I can't say get the thing on. Yeah, let's get somebody on, yeah. I'm going to put the link up. Anybody want to come in?
I mean, I kind of wish I hadn't had a bad experience with the hallucinogenic side to it, but because it does sound interesting to do the frog licking and ayahuasca and shit. Especially that 10-minute one where you go, fuck off and fucking, you're only there 10 minutes. But you hear the story like a guy, I think it was ayahuasca. He was literally under for 10 minutes, but his trip was he lived a full lifetime, had a wife and kids, did the full spectrum of a life in a 10-minute.
That's a
Is that true?
That's a Star Trek episode. That's a
But,
proper Star. That's a proper Star Trek episode.
Unless you've really gone into that place where you go tripping to fuck, you wouldn't believe that. But if you've been somewhere like that, you'll go, I could fucking believe it, because it's that like unbelievable when it happens.
Well, it's like, do you know when you have a really vivid dream, you wake up with that emotion, don't you? Do you know when you wake up, you still have that emotion in you, don't you, for a little bit, like, and everything, don't you? So, you can imagine doing all that, and then you think it's totally true, like. I think are you on about what Ninja Unknown, see, then? Have you ever done an ayahuasca ceremony?
No, I have one about fucking stiffing glue.
No, is that what you talked about, though, didn't you? Hey, Lordy's done one. Salvador Dali sold Yoko Ono a blade of grass for 10K.
Bollocks. That's got to be bollocks. That's somebody he'd make up. I know Lordy. That's something Lordy would make up, and he'd be thinking, he'll think he's got me with that one. It's bollocks.
I'm going bollocks to that as well.
Yeah,
I'm going bollocks.
We'd have heard of that. We'd have definitely have heard of that. I'm quite a big fan of Salvador Dali.
Yeah.
I would have heard that.
Yeah.
Come on. It could be true. Yeah.
DC Charles said it's scientifically proven cows sit down when
true. Right. Look, you can't double bluff. You can't be saying it's true when it's not true, because that's the kind of thing he'd fucking do as well.
No, but is it one of those urban myths, though? Is it an urban myth?
I don't think we can't count that. If it's an urban myth, we've got to count that as true. You know what I mean? Because you can dismiss all of them, couldn't you?
Well, no, because a lot of times it's been proven it's true. They'll say to Yoko Ono, I don't know. Anyway, no, it's a good question, though. Yeah. It's scientifically proven cows sit down when it rains. Oh, I've seen cows standing up in rain. Maybe cows sit down when they're tired.
Yeah, bollocks. That's bollocks.
That's bollocks. I've seen cows standing up in rain. Because I used to think that. I thought they were all supposed to go like one side at field. Because you always get one cow. I always like that one cow as well, like that one sheep. You'll have old sheep all over there, then you'll have one sheep by itself going, look at them dickheads. And I once saw, I was going up the M62 driving, and there was this massive field, a great big field that I went past. And there was two horses, right, stood there, looking at, nose to nose, like that, looking at each other. And I on this huge field, and I had this argument going on in me. I can imagine going, move. No, you move. No, you move. No, you move. This huge field.
I remember going round Whitebird roundabout with Steve Everett, and there was a sheep there, and a rabbit sat on top of the sheep, just sat there.
Yeah.
And that was true. I went past, I says, right, Steve, keep going all the way roundabout again. I says, there's a rabbit sat on top of a sheep.
I've seen a picture.
There's a rabbit sat on top of a sheep. And it was.
I've seen a picture of a bird getting a ride. Was it a bird? Off another bird. It sat on its back while it's flying. Yeah.
Now, is that true? I mean...
No. I might be wrong.
No, yeah, I think you've got that wrong somewhere.
Mermaids, the body's found. No, it isn't. Although I did see there's a mermaid syndrome type thing that a kid can be born with. And I watched this last night at drunk o'clock when I was looking for stuff.
What?
It's where kids are born. Well, not kids. Yeah, well, this one was a kid. It was born with its legs together, joined together like that. Yeah. And they proper look like a mermaid. It's really weird. And they did an operation on her to, split her legs. William Shakespeare was a pirate as a young man. True or false? Well, isn't there doubt about who William Shakespeare was?
I was going to say, that's why I thought you'd go for the bollocks about William Shakespeare's date.
Yeah. Oh, no, it wasn't a date. It wasn't a date. Whether that were on his gravestone, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, but I thought that might throw you that he actually has a grave.
Our Bill talks like that when he's going through puberty. Ring pirate.
I'm gonna say false.
What for? William Shakespeare was a pirate. Yeah, I'm going to go false on that. I'm going to go bollocks on that one. I think that's false. That. Where have we got on? Oh, I've got one. I've just remembered this now. You know the. Let me think. Oh yeah, the Apple logo with the bite out of it.
Yeah.
That came from. Do you know Alan Turing? He was the guy that pretty much invented the computer in the Second World War. Computer. I say computer like that. In the Second World War, Alan Turing, right? He was this gay fella, and he was a proper.
He got sent to prison.
Well, no, he was proper. What's he called? Umberback Cumbertwat made it. Film. Really
yeah, he got sent to prison for being a woofter.
No, he didn't get sent to prison. They medically they medically castrated him. And they did it. They put it in an apple. He had to eat an apple. It was in an apple, and that's how he ate it. And then, because he invented the computer base, that's how he broke the German code, and that's how we basically won the war. Because the Germans got better and better at making all these codes.
Get back to this bollocks with the fucking.
No, let me tell the story. It's all in context. So they came up. He made the computer. That's what won the war. And then they used to put the stuff. The medically castrated him into an apple. He bit the apple. Steve Jobs, as a thing to him, who made Apple computers. Do you know the apple with the bites out of it? Yeah. That's where that came from.
Right, straight on. It's obviously what I'm going for here. That's absolute bollocks.
It is bollocks.
Of course it's bollocks. There's no fucking way on earth. Was that ever going to be true?
Steve Jobs, they said it to Steve Jobs, and he said, "Is that true?" He said, "No." He said, "I wish it were." He said, "I totally wish we had done that." He says, "But no, we didn't do it because of that." Where are we now? I missed out with on chat here. Lordy says it's true. Google it. Mermaids, the body's found. No, it isn't. Google mermaids, the body found. Just because you got somebody photoshopped. There's no such thing as mermaids, Mark. I saw with Bigfoot and everything. Oh, God. Get Andy Hill on here. Andy Hill, if you're watching this, get on. He believes in that.
I had this argument with Kelly Bloody Barlow. She sent me this documentary. She went, see, it was an obvious fake documentary about mermaids, like down, but it was obviously fake. You could just tell it was not a joke, but like a mockumentary. I said, the fucking actors. I said, that isn't real. She would not have it. This stupid fucking, like down, it showed like a picture of a mermaid under the water. This split second that got like, it was terrible. But she fucking believed it.
That one with the governor. Remember that documentary me and Arnie watched?
Yeah.
And we were believing it, and then also we noticed that dog, and they put the black square on the dog's eyes, hadn't they? Yeah. And we were like, hang on a minute. They got him though, didn't they? They got Lenny though. When he did that, you got to hate him. You know when he went in?
Yeah.
He was going to be a street fighter, weren't he? And so he went to the Lenny McLean to get some advice. And then, do you remember when he went, you got to hate him, and he like this, and then when he got to rah! And he did a lunge like that for a bite to him, and he kind of went, ooh! That was proper funny.
Can't my arse to still sat on this fucking thing.
Right,
we're going to call it a do soonish, shall we?
Yeah. I'm getting. I'm fucking hot again. Sure, I'm going to have an heart attack soon.
Yeah, it's hot. It is hot, isn't it?
Is it hot? I'm bloody sweating here.
Yeah, it's hot. Fucking yesterday. Don't be boring, but I ended up working with you at Lads. We're up and down at Ladder carrying slates, trying to help them out and stuff. I was fucking shagged.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I know. Have you finished? I saw Gemma in that. That's crap talk. Nobody wants to know about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you finished all your job? No, that's crap talk as well.
Yeah.
Right, folks, we're going to leave it on that because we're boring each other now, so we're going to fuck ourselves off.
Right. So Wednesday, what we're going to do Wednesday? Have we got any ideas for Wednesday?
Do you want to do the espionage one or not?
I'm
not spies and shit. Eh?
I'm not making a list.
You got to do the work.
I don't want to do a list on espionage.
No, it's facts like you've done tonight. It was really good tonight. Don't spoil it. It was really good tonight, and you were.
Oh, I was having a big finish here, prick.
And on that bombshell.